How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? It's been a week, and now I don't even know how to talk to a camera. Not really, but it's been a week, man. We've taken a whole break, little break off the charts, which was nice, which was very, very nice. I came into today, knowing that I've been off the charts for an entire week, which might not sound like much time for some of you guys, but I have not spent one whole week not looking at the charts, not trading, not watching trading videos, none of that. I haven't taken a week off. It's a little more than a week because of the Saturday Sunday. So I mean, well, 1 week, but I haven't taken more than you know. I haven't taken this much time off trading since I've started. A whole year and a half, year and a quarter, whatever it's been. I haven't taken a whole week off. I've been scared to take a week off because I feel like I'm just stunting my progress and my, learning opportunities. So I just haven't been taking time off trading. Also, too, this is the longest I've taken off my YouTube channel since I've been posting consistently in into May. I started posting really, really consistently. I was afraid to take time off my YouTube channel. And because you get addicted to seeing just numbers grow. So I like seeing numbers grow on my YouTube channel. My analytics are all in the toilet right now. So that was part of not wanting to take a break too. And also too, I'm just a guy that when I'm in a good rhythm with something, when I'm consistent, when I'm seeing progress, when I'm just working, showing up every day, I have a routine. I work better with routines. And getting off my routine can be scary because, not saying I can't get back on it, but, right, that's kind of where my head was at coming into this break. So, one whole week, I definitely didn't, find anything profound, but I definitely got a lot of learning and a lot of, much needed break, man. And one of the things I think I've realized is that I know what I'm doing a lot more than I allow myself to see results on. And what I mean by that is, you guys see the mistakes I was making over and over and over. And I know about the mistakes I knew. I knew them then, right? I knew them before the break, but taking the time off the charts really allowed me to just say, look, it's okay not to trade, right? I took a whole week off, didn't execute, didn't look at the charts. It's okay not to do that. So when I'm sitting here live today, what did I do today? I went and I locked my account. Didn't take even a paper trade, but I locked my account instantly, right? Let's see the performance stats here, right? We had no trades this whole week. All week. We don't have a trade today. I'm probably not going to take one tomorrow or the next day. Maybe let Thursday cool down. This week we might not trade, right? I'm going to look at the charts every single day this week. I don't know if we're going to trade or not, right? What did I gather from that experience? Well, I realized that, when I'm trading in the future, when I'm looking for executions, it's okay not to trade every day. I just took a week off. I didn't make any money. So why would I be worried, next time I sit down and I think I'm going to trade? Why am I going to be worried to step away and not have a trade for the day? I just did a whole week, and it didn't matter, right? We come back, right? It's not the end of the world. Also, too, it made me realize that the mistakes I make with how I hold my trades, they just can't happen, right? You lose some, you win some. I get so attached to the dollar amount. And again, these aren't mistakes that I've just discovered because of the break. I knew about these, but I've had a lot more time to just reflect without having the stress of getting up the next day, right? A lot of times we make mistakes in the market, and we take the rest of the day, we journal it, whatever, and then we come into the market the very next day. And we might know the mistake. Okay, I need to hold my trade till I take profit. I don't want to get out of my trade early, right? We know what we're supposed to do, and then what do? We get in the trade, and boom, we go right back to our bad habits. So this time I've been able to take some time and say, look, I don't want to do these things. 2025, my New Year's resolution. I'm gonna make a video, maybe tomorrow if we don't trade, which I doubt it. I need to check tomorrow. I haven't even looked at the news, man. I'm a noob. Yeah, we have this bank holiday on Wednesday. Yeah, no trading Wednesday. Doubt we really trade Tuesday. Thursday, maybe. Friday, maybe. And then really we have this week coming up here. 5th, 6th, 7th, and I'm leaving January 8th. So I'm leaving the 8th till the 14th. So we'll be back Tuesday, Wednesday. So it's going to be a while before we get in our rhythm, and that scares me. I talked about that before. That scares me that it might take me a little bit of time to get into the rhythm of trading. But I do have a direction for this video that I'm trying to get to. I keep getting off topic. 2025, again, I'm going to make a video on my goals for 2025, but in terms of just specifically trading, it's hard for me to just want to say it because it's like, okay, if you say something and you don't do it, it makes you look bad, right? I want to not make a single psychology error in 2025. I don't want to set this impossible standard for myself and set myself up to fail, right? That's not what I'm trying to do. And I realize that I might make some mistakes. But I really want them to be really, really, really limited. I want them to be very intentional, right? It needs to be for a reason. I don't want to just force a trade because I'm down on the day and, I want to make something back. I don't want to get out of trades early because, it hasn't even touched the spot where I go break even yet, and it's and I'm worried, right? I don't want to just be over leveraged trying to win a certain amount back. I have all the control. I don't have control of if I have the secret to be profitable yet. I don't know if I do. I think I can be profitable, but I don't have control over if I win or lose a trade. I can control getting in the trade. I can control which ones I take. I can control how I act in them. I can control all of that. So I can control those things. I need to leave all of the mistakes that are holding me back in 2024. We learned a lot from them, right? We learned a lot from these mistakes. It's part of the process. I'm not disappointed with making them. I'm not, I don't regret making them. Whatever, right? That's part of it. But I don't need to drag this process out, right, of getting better and learning how to trade. I don't need to drag the process any longer, right? Maybe we're not done yet with our learning, with our strategy, with any of that stuff. Maybe we're not done, but we can be done with the bad habits. We can be done with getting out of trades early. We can be done with revenge trading. We can be done with all of those right now, right? It could have been our last ever time doing that. And as a lot of you guys know, some of my most viewed videos that you guys probably started watching me off of were me blowing accounts, right? Those are my most viewed videos every time, right? When I could sit here and caption it, my worst trading day ever, blowing all my accounts, or something like blowing multiple accounts, right? That was my second most viewed video, right? So, I hope that's the last time I have to make one of those videos. Taking time off the charts has made me realize why am I so scared to trade, right? Why am I so scared to just hold my trade? And it comes from being wrong. I had this when I wasn't trading. I wasn't even that desperate to come back to trading. Not that I was done trading, not that I ever quit, but I wasn't really just desperate to trade again. I'm not addicted to trading like I used to be, where it's like I have to be on the charts. I almost felt the opposite. It was almost like let's take another week. Because I feel a good pressure, right? I like having pressure on myself as long as it's healthy. But I felt a pressure of I have to do the right things. I have to succeed. I have to trade well. And I know I can trade well. I've proven to myself that I can trade well. I know what I need to do, but I have a pressure to perform. It's a pressure to do the right thing. I know what I need to do. Let me go out and do it. And that pressure, I realized that's all it is when I was on the break of trading. Because I would have it. I knew I wasn't going to wake up the next day and trade, but I still had a pressure of, where's that next winning trade going to come from? Where's that, how's that next loss going to feel? My account balance is here. I want it to be here. What am I going to do about that? There was a pressure when I wasn't even trading that I felt about trading, right? And I realized that during the time off not trading for a whole week, it's like, why do I feel pressure or anxiety about losing a trade right now? I'm not going to trade this whole week. Why do I feel an anxiety about passing my account by this amount of time, right? Why do I feel an anxiety about this, this, and this? And trading does that, right? That's how it gets you. It sneaks up on you, and it just puts pressure on you without you even realizing it. And that's where I'm at right now, right? That's where we're at now. So we're at the point where it's like, okay, cool. Taking the break off the charts was very much needed. My longest break, like crazy to say, but my longest break ever off the charts. Longest break off YouTube. Um, I didn't enjoy it, man. I don't enjoy taking that much time off, really. I mean, it's healthy, it's needed. Um, but I like to be in a rhythm, man. I like to come onto the charts in the morning, and then I'll make my video. It's not like I'm, working some terrible job where I don't have any time. I spend my time here. It's 10:33 right now. A little bit early to make a video, but the price action today has been a little bit Monday-esque, right? We can expect that last Monday of December of the year, right? But this is a fantastic position, right? I've been able to realize that this is a fantastic position to be in. I can just trade. Obviously, I don't make my living from trading right now. I live at home with my parents, right? This is my parents' house. I'm in their garage, right? I'm very fortunate to have that opportunity. But, you know, when I can do this full time, when I can trade full time, when I will trade full time, this is, I don't need breaks. I don't need weeks or months off. Eventually, maybe, but like, I realize that I'm really happy with what I do. I'm done with most of my days by 12 o'clock max. 12 o'clock, midday. Go have lunch, go to the gym, do whatever. This is why I got into trading. And I have to remember that. This is why I got into trading. Because of that freedom. You're working a job, but you love what you're doing. I enjoy getting on the charts. I enjoy making videos. You enjoy what you're doing. You're making money, and you have all the time in the world. Because guess what? Guess what? If you didn't have a job, I know for me, it's like, oh, I'd love to have a lot of money, not have to work, blah, blah, retire. That would be cool. It would be cool. But if you do have to work, think about it, man. What's anyone else going to be doing before 12? Any of your friends and your family? They all got to work, man. We all work. Everyone works. So if you do something, you got to have something to do. So if you had something to do every single day and then you had all this time before everyone gets off work, right? It's a lonely life. If you didn't have work to do and you didn't, like, you're just going to be by yourself all the time. So find something, man. And that's what I love about trading. And I'm just at a point, right? We talked about the stress, all that stuff, leaving the bad habits. But where does that leave me now? Okay, I identified I want to leave the bad habits, all this stuff. Where does that leave me? It leaves me in a position of that sense of fear and sense of lack of belief that talk to you about all the time. It's that where's my next trade going to come from? Where is my next winner? Can I do it? Am I getting lucky? Is this real? Is this possible? I deal with all kinds of self-doubt. And again, it's not because of I haven't backtested. It's not because I haven't, paper trades. It's not because I haven't journaled. It's none of that stuff. It's not even rational, right? You ever have things that aren't even rational? They're not rational fears, right? They're just irrational fears, self-doubt, imposter syndrome of that can't be me, right? You have to be, really good, really smart, really dedicated to trade. I'm all those things, right? And I'm not, that sounds really whatever. I don't care, right? I put in a lot of work. You guys see it. You guys can look through hundreds of hours of videos that I have of me every day showing up, right? I journal every day. I watch charts every day. I put in work. So I work hard, right? Maybe I don't work hard in every single way in the world, right? Maybe I'm not working hard, at a factory job or something, but I work hard showing up on the charts every single day. I put in a lot of work, right? So, okay, so why do I have the imposter syndrome that I'm not doing enough? I know that what I'm looking at, I'm happy with how I can read the charts. So it's not an intelligence issue, right? I put these doubts and fears in myself because of no results, right? I haven't made money. I haven't passed my account. I haven't done all these things. So it instills this fear of, is this possible? Can I do this? Right? What's it going to take? Can I do it consistently? Will I be able to make a living from it? Will I be able to do that in the long run? Right? There's these things that creep into your head that tell you can't do it. And I just see, how other people do it, and it looks so easy. And it's like, I'm at a point now And again, it's not like I figured out all the answers after a year and a quarter, year and a half of trading. But I do believe you can be profitable in a year of trading. Very much so. A big stretch is 6 months. That's, I wouldn't even say the biggest stretch, but that's a stretch, right? Because there's a lot of psychological issues that you're just not equipped to face yet after 6 months. Not even after a year. You'd still be learning. But you should have some, I feel like I should be having some sort of monetary gain after a year and a half, year and a quarter. I really do. More than, yeah, definitely a year and a half by now, right? And I don't. And that's where it gets me worried. That's where it gets me like, that little doubt. I think that's where my bad trading habits come into. If you don't believe in something, you're not going to be able to follow your plan. If you don't believe that your trading model works, you're not going to only wait for yourself. If you don't believe that it works when you get in it, you're going to cut it early. And those are the things I keep running into because I keep messing with the same issues, right? I have the same issues over and over and over. So the break allowed me to identify those things, and I just want to be more committed, way more committed to just being a trader. Think like a professional, act like a professional, be a professional, and see professional results. There's no telling exactly what it's going to look like this next year, but I really hope this next year is great. I really hope I can do well. And yeah, I mean, I just hope that I can turn things the way I know I can. And I just have to believe in it, man. I know that sounds kind of corny, and sometimes I don't believe that myself, but I just have to believe that what I'm doing works, what I'm doing, I'm getting better, and I just have to keep learning, keep getting better, keep showing up. And I can't fail, right? I cannot fail. But I'm really excited and ready to see the results of my work. And I hope I can get them for myself because I know that I can, right? I'm going to try and be a better person this year. I'm going to try and, whatever, focus. I'm just going to put all my thoughts and energy and time and prayer into just being a better person and being a better trader and see where that takes me. Because I want all those things. I don't necessarily care for supercars or anything like that, but I'll have a nice car if I'm rich, right? Cool. I don't care about having designer clothing. I'll have nice clothing. I won't have designer clothing. If I ever buy designer clothing, there's something wrong with me because I don't, that's not me. I do not care about that. I'll have nice clothing for sure, whatever I like to wear. I'll buy some nice, like kind of surf wear is kind of what I like to wear. But I'll buy some nice clothing too, man. Some nice shirts, whatever, some nice pants. But I'm not going to buy designer. I'll never be a designer person, no matter how much money I have. But like these are the things, man. I want these things, right? I want to be able to go on vacation, right? I'm going snowboarding to Utah. I'm staying with one of my best friends, right? We're going with a few of my friends, but we're doing it cheap, right? We're staying with my friend for free. He lives out there. I'm spending like $1,500, but for me, that's like a lot of my money I've saved up, right? And it's like that's annoying about not having money, right? It's like I would like to do that trip twice or three times a year. I would like to go. I want to go and watch the Champions League final in May, right? In Munich. I want to go. It's in Munich, right? I want to go to Munich, the Champions League final for Americans that don't watch soccer. It's like the Super Bowl of soccer. I want to go to that, right? Shoot, I would love to even go to the Super Bowl, right? But I don't have the money to do that. Most people don't, right? That's not something that you should need. But it's something in the back of my head that's like, man, I see all these guys online that are doing the same thing I'm doing at a higher level than me. And they can do these things. They can buy this car. They can do this, whatever. And again, it's like I don't really even care about having. I don't care about having a $500,000 car. If I do, great. If I don't, great. But I do care about having the ability to do these things and be comfortable. And again, I'm very lucky that I can live at home. I don't have to worry about my next meal, stuff like that. Right. I'm very fortunate for that. But I would just love to be in a situation where it's like, where I could be, provided for other people, even my family. Like, I didn't, I would love to be able to, this Christmas, man, I wish I could have bought, like, nice gifts for people, right? And I know I can do it. But I have to break down that last bit of self-doubt in myself, that doubts that I can do it. and I have to just prove to myself every day that I can do it. And I'm just determined to leave my bad habits in 2024 and just come in and do the right thing and get better, man. I'm about to film some more videos coming out for the week that I'm going to be snowboarding, January 8th through 14th. I want to have at least 3 videos come out. And yeah, I'm excited, man. I appreciate everyone that watches these videos. I really, really do. And yeah, man, I could sit here and stare at the wall all day and think about what I want to do with trading, how much better I want to get, all these different things, but I'm not going to make you guys sit there. But that's it. Sometimes I just stare at a wall and I just think. I say, you know, I just think. Sometimes I don't even have a thought. It's like, I don't know, right? I sit there and look at the wall and it's like, I don't know. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it. I don't know how to do it, right? And I think that's where I need to just put more of my faith into God and really figure that out and just trust that everything, right? I think they say that if you just trust God's plan for you, then you don't have to worry, right? You don't have to worry. And I think I need to put more emphasis in that in 2025 as well. So again, like I said, I could stare at a wall, I could stare at this camera, I could talk for another 3 hours about wanting to be profitable, about, all these different things, but I'm not going to do that. I got my point across. And I appreciate all you guys. This is obviously a different video, but, it's a different week. It's a different month, and we're going to come into next year. We're going to have the trade recaps. We're going to get back into it. We're going to be trading. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Oh, yeah, and you guys see this chair right here. I got this chair for Christmas. It was literally the only thing I asked for. No more of the big throne. Maybe we'll bring that back at some point, but this is sick. Makes me feel like I'm a professional now. Yeah, there we go. I know a lot of you guys have already noticed that I'm about to get some comments. I bet at least one. But I appreciate all you guys. I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. I think I'm going to make my New Year's resolution video tomorrow because I don't think I'm trading. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. It feels super good to be back. Super good to talk to a camera. And I appreciate all you guys. The break was really good. It was really necessary. I had a great time. Merry Christmas to all you guys. I didn't get to say that whenever, it was Christmas because I wasn't making videos. But Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. And I love you guys. This has been a great year. I'm making a video tomorrow, so I'll save some of this for tomorrow. But I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.